My destiny is formed before 9 a.m. So I'm up at 4 a.m.
All right, in this video, we're gonna go over this guy's morning routine. I have no idea if this guy is telling the truth. My gut tells me he is not telling the truth.
Liar!
Morning routines have gotten more and more ridiculous. And I think it kind of started the first time I heard of a ridiculous morning routine was from Kobe Bryant.
Right now, imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4. You go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again. 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4.
It doesn't matter what time you wake up. As long as you get the same hours of training and the same hours of sleep and recovery, everything is the same. But that's what Kobe did, and it worked for him, waking up at 3, 4 in the morning, and obviously he's one of the best players of all time. May he rest in peace. Let's watch this guy's morning routine and see what he does and how ridiculous this is.
So I'm up at 4 a.m.
All right, great. Kobe wakes up at 3. This guy wakes up at 4. Slight improvement in what time we wake up. That is still a ridiculously early time to be up in the morning. 4 in the morning is very early, but we're not going to knock him for that. Let's just see what the rest of his schedule is.
From 4 to 4:20, I do a book on double speed, so I'm listening.
From 4 to 4:20, he's listening to a book on double speed, which basically means he gets 40 minutes of the book done. Now, he's not telling us what book he's listening to, so it can be Captain Underpants for all we know. But he is listening to some kind of audiobook for 20 minutes, meaning 40 minutes of the book time. Personally, I do the same thing around 10 p.m. for 30 minutes, but he decides to do it at 4 a.m. Not bad.
At 4:20, I'm on the treadmill with my wife, and we're doing an active meditation together for 40 minutes.
Okay, he just said he does an active meditation on 40 minutes on the treadmill. I don't know if that means the treadmill is the meditation or they're actually meditating. I'm going to assume that them doing it together is considered meditation for them being on the treadmill for 40 minutes. Now, 40 minutes on the treadmill is very, very good. That's great for cardio fitness, especially if you're trying to do zone 2 training, which is something that I am focusing on in the next 2 months to get my VO2 max up and running. But he's not mentioning what speed or what he does, so we can't really tell if he's doing zone 2 training or he's going all out or he's doing sprints or just jogging or walking uphill. We don't know. But 40 minutes of cardio is very, very good. Early in the morning to do it as well is beneficial as well, because your body is not as tired throughout the day.
It includes a reverie where we're basically aligning the pharmacy of the body to over-dopamine the mind by gratitude, serotonin the brain, and then we shift into Mind Palace, which is 20 minutes of co-creating our best bodies.
I have no idea what he just said. I'm just gonna skip over it because what does that even mean? Over-dopamine the mind and go into a mind palace.
No, I was not meditating. I just stood there quietly breathing. There were no thoughts in my head whatsoever. My mind was blank. I don't know what the hell these other crackpots are doing.
So it sounds like he is meditating. He's just going into a happier place. He's just feeling more calm and feeling better about himself. That's kind of all he's doing. There's no reason to use all these other fancy words.
Dopamine the mind, serotonin the brain, shift into Mind Palace.
Bro, come on. It just makes you feel good.
5 o'clock, we then hit the weights. That happens between 5 and 7.
5 to 7, he's hitting the gym. 2 hours of strength training. Unless he's doing some kind of stability or stretching or things like that, maybe I can see it pushing to 2 hours, but just flat out straight training for 2 hours is very inefficient. It's very excessive. There's no reason for that. 45 minutes is plenty of time to get a good strength training session in. Now, again, if you factor in stability training and a little bit of stretching, then yeah, sure, maybe you'll push that to an hour and a half, possibly 2 hours.
And then between 7 and 8, that's my time with my wife.
No touching.
Between 8 and 9 is an hour with our kids.
Now, when I went to school, school started at 8 a.m., so I don't know what free time he has from 8 to 9. I wouldn't have that free time because school just started at 8, so for us it would be 7 to 8 for the hour to have with your parents. But if the kids' school starts at 9 or 10, or if they're homeschooled, I have no idea. But regardless, 1 hour of time with your significant other and 1 hour with your kids is very, very beneficial. That's something that everybody should have at the minimum in their daily routine.
By 9 a.m., the day technically hasn't started yet, but everything that was important to me is done.
Yeah, for most people it hasn't started, but for you it has. It started 5 hours ago. It started at 4 a.m. That's when your day started. You woke up at 3:30 or 3:45, whatever, and that's when your day started. Your day started at 4 a.m., not 9. It's not technically my day hasn't started yet. Technically, your day started 5 hours ago. In that time, you've done 20 minutes of audiobooks. You've done 40 minutes of treadmill, 2 hours of strength training, 1 hour with your wife, 1 hour with your kids. It makes no difference if somebody wakes up at 10 a.m. and has the same exact schedule as you for those first 5 hours or even the last 5 hours or whenever in the day. As long as they do the same exact thing that you've done for those 5 hours, Everything is the same.
What time do you go to bed?
Monday through Friday, I'm good with 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So often it's 11 or midnight. Saturday, I sleep in generally till like 5:30 or 6. And Sunday, I'll sleep until 9 or 10. And then Monday, I'm refreshed and my body's good to go.
Okay, I now don't believe anything this guy has said. There's no way you're consistently getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep. We need to have a camera follow this guy for the next 6 months and show a time lapse or whatever of him doing this exact routine for 6 months. Anybody can do this routine. That's not that difficult. It's not that crazy. All he's doing is waking up early. Go to sleep early, you can wake up early. But only getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep makes this whole thing unbelievable. There's just no way that this is sustainable throughout time. And even in the small chance that he is doing this, it's not healthy. This is just nonsense. 4 to 5 hours of sleep is not enough to optimize your health. You're just doing bad things to your body. And on top of it, you're waking up at 4 a.m. for no reason. Now, somebody sleeps at 12 a.m., wakes up at 8 a.m., goes to work until 5 p.m., and then does this same exact routine starting at 6, meaning 20 minutes of audio, 40 minutes of treadmill, 2 hours of the gym, and then 1 hour with the wife and 1 hour with the kids. That would make no difference in their lifestyle. Everything is the same. You're just doing things at different hours. There's no difference in your life. So I just wanted to react to this video because I thought it was very ridiculous, and I kind of want to let you guys know about morning routines and hours and doing things at a certain times. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.